Hello everyone and welcome back to SRE Chronicles. In today's tutorial, we're going to learn Lspci command in Linux. The Lspci command stands for list PCI. It's used to display information about PCI buses and devices connected to your Linux system. This command is extremely useful for Linux administrators, DevOps engineers, hardware engineers, and troubleshooting specialists because it helps identify hardware devices and their driver. Using LSPCI, you can inspect network cards, graphic cards, storage controllers, PCI bridges, USB controllers, RAID controllers, wireless adapters, and many other PCI connected devices. So, what is PCA? PCI. The PCI stands for, let's clear the screen, PCI. Peripheral Component Interconnect. It is hardware bus standard used to connect internal devices to the motherboard. Example of the PCI devices included Ethernet adapters, GPU, SATA controllers, sound cards, Wi-Fi adapters, NVMe controllers. The lspci command allows users to inspect this device directly. Let's execute basic lspci command. Each line contains information about a PCI devices. For example, host bridge, Intel Corporation Coffee Lake host in drum controller. Here, USB controller, Intel Corporation Canon Point, USB, and other information about USB controller, RAM memory. Let's understand the output. Here you can see the bus number. This is bus number. This is device number. Yes, 00. And function number. This is bus number, device number, and function number. For example, this is host bridge, device class. Host bridge, VGA compatible controller, signal processing controller. This is device class. This is vendor name, Intel Corporation. Here you can see network controller, this class. This is Qualcomm vendor name and device name. Address, and this is our device name. Wireless network adapter. Why LSPCI is important? The LSPCI command is one of the most important Linux hardware troubleshooting tools. It helps identify missing drivers, unsupported hardware, network information, NIC information, GPU information, storage controller details, hardware compatibility problems. When hardware doesn't function correctly, administrators often use LSPCI first. Let's clear the screen. Let's add some option lspci -v. This means -v means verbose output. This provides more detailed information about every PCI command. From here, Ethernet controller, intercorporation Ethernet connection, device name, onboard Ethernet, subsystem, Dell Ethernet connection, flags, memory, capabilities, kernel driver in use, kernel modules. If you execute lspci -vv, very verbose mode. This is provide more information about our hardware which is connected to PCI devices. You can also execute -v, maximum details mode. These options provide extensive hardware level details useful for advanced troubleshooting. lspci -t. This option displays device in the tree format. This helps visualize how devices are connected internally. One of the most useful options is lspci -k. This displays active kernel drivers, loaded kernel modules. Here, kernel driver in use Intel SPI and kernel modules SPI Intel PCI. This is very useful for troubleshooting driver problems. lspci -n. -7 option display numeric vendor and device ID. This is numeric vendor and device ID -n. This makes hardware identification easier. You can search using vendor and device ID. For example, ls PCI minus D and vendor and device code. Enter. And we see serial bus controller. Let's execute ls PCI minus M. This option displays machine-readable output. This is useful for automation script and parsing hardware information programmatically. How to check network card? You can execute ls PCI grep minus I Ethernet. And we see information about Ethernet controller. This is real-world troubleshooting example, useful for identifying network interface card, for VGA card, VGA. And we see VGA compatible controller from Intel Corporation. So that's all. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed this Linux tutorial, don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow SRE Chronicles for more Linux tutorials. Thank you.